goes. We are on the last piece. Besides the landing gear, and so it's not the last piece. I still got to do. I still got to do the wheel doors, and we're getting close though. But we're really close. Let's see what this thing's weighing now. I mean, I'm adding some heavy pieces, and that's just the way it goes. I mean, I built a little weight box, and it goes right on the end of the spar. Far forward as possible. It goes right there. Right there. We got to make sure that, yeah, it'll be fine. So right there. Now the easiest way I found to put these weight boxes in, or build these boxes, is by building a box in a box. And you need the weight there anyway, so it doesn't much matter. Hey. So we got this piece. We need a piece of 1/8 on each side. I figured I made it a 1/4 inch narrower. So what I do is the way I do this stuff is just I do it the easiest way possible. You don't want to be thinking about all this weird shit. Shit, that's way out of square. We can't have that. It's a way out of square. Slightly long. No room for it. No room for a cheek cowl on the inboard side. There's no need for it either. Like I was discussing with John, this fuselage is about twice as solid as a regular profile fuselage because there's no wing cut out. Hard piece of lumber there. Lumber. Okie dokie. We'll leave it sticking up. I will leave it sticking up a 1/2 inch. No, there's no room there. So see, we'll leave this sticking up half an inch or so. You dog. I swear glue is getting less sticky. Must be old. Okay. I am going to walk over to the belt sander to square this up real quick. I'll be right back. See if it fits in the slot here. If it don't fit in the slot, then ain't no sense in going too much farther. Perfect. Be fine. Could sand it a little bit more to make it a little bit easier slip fit. No, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. So, let's turn this baby over. Don't be a dummy and put your weight box on the top. I've seen it done. Okay, now we need some ends on this thing. Let's use 3/8 on the end because we'll have 1/4 on each side and 3/8 or half on each end. It'd be better. That way we covering has got something to stick to. Let's go this way with it. So let me zip this off real quick. If I had a cameraman like that kid I had in Tulsa, he was so excited about filming, boy, made his day. That was funny. I need a 14-year. Oh yeah, you're okay. You'll be fine. Okay, we got this. Let me sand this a little bit more so it fits a little better. I like stuff to fit really good. I think we're gonna have to cut another one of these. More than 1.5 inches, or this is less than 3. It don't matter, we got plenty of wood. Where's my knife? You almost hate to buy anything from Harbor Freight. They start bugging you with, how's my, the product reviews. I'll let you know if it's bad. Shit. How would you rate this item? There it is. So we'll use this for the top too. Will that be enough? Let's see. It goes that way. And this, yep. So that's just enough material to do the job. Okay, second on the belt sander and be all squared up. We'll be good to go. Now this end here, or one of the ends, needs to be rounded off like that because this is the end. One of the end is going to go forward. If you don't round it off, it'll touch the covering. Pretty simple how I do this. I mean, how fast did it take to make a box? Plywood box with a balsa box on the outside. And this just sits down in here like so. You leave it sticking proud here. We're going to affix our door and then just sand it to airfoil and you're done. Ain't got a whole lot of effort in making a box. Okay, we need a lid, a hole. We need that dowel. And one of the tricks I've shown is this dowel. Hey, Rico, you started on that Viper yet? Should be about half done by now. The first thing I'm going to do is drill a 1/8 inch hole down the center of this. Let me straighten this out. It's not quite square. I've already burned up that 80 grit disc. So 1/8 inch hole with the High Dollar Harbor Freight 1995 on special $9.99 drill bit set. Yeah, you guys need to watch how I do this. Yo, hot. So I drilled a 1/8 inch hole down the center of the dowel this way. I'm going to take a 1/2 inch drill bit. Come on now. Why won't this open up? There it is. 1/2 inch drill bit and put a chamfer in the end of it here. And that's so the screw starts. You don't have to dick around with trying to push it in and out. So I need to cut that off on the jigsaw. We're going to cut 3/16 to 1/4 off of there. Probably should have made the top before I did all this stuff. And this piece gets dropped down in the bottom and glued. Right, like so. Down in the bottom there. Then we need the 1/8 inch bit again. That's where the line nut goes. Let me put some more glue on that so it don't come undone. Yeah. So we need to get out some hardware now. I guess first I need to make a door for that. Do I have something already cut? That's basswood. Nope. We use this scrap right here. This is from that first tank setup. I need to straighten these out. Straighten one edge out. I guess that's straight enough. One side there needs to be cut. There. Right there. Okay, you got to cut this. So we're going to keep this side here. Okay. Keeping this side. Cut a little short. Okay, well, whatever. Make another door out of this. Might make another one because it's a little sloppy. Yeah, I'll make another one. It's 16th too short. So we'll cut another one. That's more like it. I need to sand the fit. Ain't much. It ain't much, like a breath on the sander. Yeah, just a little too tight. Yeah, just a smidge too tight still. So take that pen line off. And a wrist right there. Perfect. Let's try it the other way, see if it's better. Yeah, that's even better that way. So this is forward. I always do that. I always put an arrow on them. So now we need a hole in it. There we go. Now I need this on it. Let's see here. Yeah, the green goes this way. No, goes this way. Is that right? Nope. Goes this way. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna need to sand that. I sure hope you guys pick up on how easy this is to do. I mean, because I see all kind of rigmarole for making tip weight boxes. It's another good thing to do is a cigar tin or a piece of aluminum tubing. Except you can't really position it exactly where you want it. Okay, let me sand this up real quick. Take 2 seconds. and I have a belt sander, and I have drills, and I have saws and stuff. But all these operations that I show you, I can and have done by hand. One weight box. Now we need to make a hole here, and we'll get a bolt in it, and we'll glue it in, and then shape it up, and that'll be done. And then I can make the floors for the landing gear doors. I've got to cut it out of 16th ply. Then we can get a weight on what this thing's going to be. Well, the landing gear and wheels. I'll get them done too. I want to try to get them done tonight. I'll try to get everything done tonight so I can spend tomorrow detail sanding and start clearing or whatever. We need a piece of tubing. Tubing. I need to get some more tubing. Different sizes. Seems to have my tubing. It's all my junk stuff here. It seems like it disappears. Maybe I got some of that stuff's 20 years old. Yeah, we got a flat one there I could have used. See here. Tubing. Right. One piece of tubing. 1/4 inch or so. Can't believe it. Nope. Hate to do it with a drill bit because it never turns out worth a shit. Here we go. Got it. Looks like it got bent. Nice hole. If you do it with a drill bit, it looks like crap. Now we need hardware. Okay, I need a long bolt. I need one of these longies. Maybe, or maybe one of them too. Need blind. You remember when I was searching the other day for blind nuts, I got 2 bags in from Micro. These are only $5 a bag. I guess we could use a washer too. When you order washers, order number 4s and number 5s. That hole is not 1/8 inch, but number 5 is. Okay, let's see how it goes. I'll use the long one first. Yep. I think I might could use the short one. I'll try it. Get it set with this. There we go. Now we'll try the shorty. See if that one fits. I think it will. This is 1.25 inches. That's 1.5 inches. Motor mount bolts are normally 1 inch or 3/4, depending. Yep. And it's flush with the nut, so that's good. Okay, so now let me knock this flat, and we'll put some epoxy on this and insert the wing box. Now you can line this hole with aluminum tubing or whatever and make it real clean. All that little knick-knack shit just adds weight. Yeah, we'll go ahead and glue it in. I'll epoxy it first, because what'll happen is if I don't do it while I'm thinking about it, I'll forget it, and then that nut will fall off inside the wing, and I'll be upset. Don't use CA and think it'll be fine, because it won't be. CA's brittle. It will crack, and sure enough, that nut will fall off, and you'll be crying. And it's dinking around inside your wing. You know, in all my videos, I've tried to show how I do things and how I get away with doing things quick, and there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do it too. Just don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Steve's coming over tomorrow, so we'll have another Steve day. Monday with Steve. You guys, I'm gonna wait for this to dry. You guys got any questions? I mean, I keep asking. You got any questions? Unless you guys know everything. Of course, I try to explain things pretty good. I think I need to make an 1 3/4 nose ring too, and get that glued on there. Of course, that doesn't matter till after the airplane because I can't put that cheek cowl on right away anyway, so it don't matter. We can cover the wings tomorrow. Get them locked up. Give me 2 seconds for a water closet visit. We got 11 washers. 11 people up for punishment. Alrighty. Should be pretty close to dry. Mix it fairly hot. Let me blow my nose, get a bottle of water. That should be ready to go. I must have inhaled some epoxy. How much does a wingtip box weigh? I don't know. It doesn't matter. You need weight out there anyway. 1/4 ounce, 1/2 ounce. Plenty. It weighs enough. How I've always done it, and they end up putting a 1/4 ounce of tip weight in them. So whatever this weighs plus a 1/4 ounce is what tip weight I need. We can weigh it in a minute here. This glue ain't drying. I remember when things went a lot faster. I thought it was great when testers came out with that yellow glue, the 15-minute glue. Man, I could really build fast then. Shit, if I'd had CA, I'd have built more. Weighs a 1/2 ounce. So you end up putting a 1/4 ounce in there, 3/4 ounces of tip weight. That's about right. It's about right. Now you got to have this flush here because this is going up against a rib, and you want a nice solid, tight joint. So if you got shit sticking out there, you'll have a gap, and that'll show in the covering. Yep, 1/2 ounce, 15 grams. 15 grammages. So let's let me turn the airplane and get a better look at exactly how I do this. It's not a big deal. Really simple on Vipers. Now, if you're going to do this, let's say you're going to do this on a foam wing. Well, I would put ½ inch or quarter-inch. I put quarter-inch balsa all the way around the box. So you're building a plywood box, light ply box, with a quarter-inch box around it. And then you put your lid on it with your filler piece, and just excavate the foam out of the wing, so that it can sit down in there. And I would epoxy it in on foam, but I just CA it in wood to wood. This CA is funny. So it goes right on the end of the spar, is about as far forward as you can get it without it protruding. Stick my finger right in that epoxy, protruding through the covering. So we want it to go down like so. Damn, come on, dry. That'll be good enough. That's it. I'll glue it from the other side when I turn it over. But now I need my stick. There it is. Could use my sander, I guess, my palm sander. Yeah. Where is my vape? Right there. I need a drink of water. Ah, shit. I might redo this top, because that piece of tubing I had kind of crushed that wood. It doesn't look very good. Or I might just put a piece of aluminum in there. Guess I could do that. Let me see if I can get my 36 grit back from Steve. I had 24 block. There it is. And this is 24 grit. It's kind of getting worn out. Glue, come on, dry. Okay, I'm tired of playing. See, we can't take bulk of this off with the DA. You got to be careful though. Better stop. Better finish it up by hand. Shit. Gotta take these batteries out the garage and get them on the charger. We'll bring a charger in one. Okay, let's see how we do here. Almost. Starting to get pissed that glue ain't dry yet. Sticking my finger in it. 5-minute epoxy already. Dry. Good. Need my T-bar. I'm gonna switch to 180. I know. Alright, I'll take this out. Get the sides flushed up and then work on the top. There it is. Now I'll be able to do it a little faster. So we got an hour in on this. That's how long it took to put a wingtip weight box in. 1 hour. Now just bring that flat and we're good to go. Ta-da! Just a little bit. Just like that, we're done. This spot here. There it is. I think I'll put a sliver in this front part here so there's no covering on that. It'll just be solid wood. Why not? This thing's already overweight. Okay, let's see what it's going to weigh. It's going to be the weight of this plus 3 plus 6. So 9 ounces. The weight of this plus 9 ounces is what it's going to be when it's finished. And you say, how do you know that? Well, I know the finish is going to be 6 ounces. And I know the wheels weigh 3 ounces. Gear, doors, and wire. I already have the tank. So I'll put this all on the scale. We'll see what it is. And I'll bet I'm within half an ounce projected weight. Of course, depending on balance, I don't know if it's going to need a tube muffler or a tongue muffler to balance. As it sits right now, it should be extremely nose heavy. Should be. And it's not really. We got the tank to go on it yet. Gonna be a big mama. It's only got a 9-inch nose. Let's get a scale and see what it is. You know, it is what it is. Just, it was fun to build out of my junk wood. Power, where's the tank? I just saw it. Come on. Okay, 37. And I just saw the tank. There it is. 58. It's 38.3. Plus 3 is 41.3. Plus 6 is 47.3. So it's going to be 48 ounces. Best I can do. 8 ounces overweight. Except this is no nobler. This is it's considerably larger than a nobler. 48 ounces. 47.3. 48. It should be all right. I mean, it should be okay. I wonder what my Continental weighs. It has a wing about the same size. I think it's up around 50 ounces. It flies okay. It's a little weak, but I think the motor's tired. That's that George Aldrich engine I got. I think the ring is about shot. Okay, so now what do we want to do? We want to go for making nose rings and crap like that. Time to get a new stencil too. 1 7/8, 1 3/4. So we need a nose ring and we need 2 plywood floors. And I got 3 months of crap weather with nothing to do. Can't go flying. Isn't that a bummer? Three months of crap weather. The way it goes. I can't even read this thing. That's 1 3/4 right there. Problem is, well, I need to drill out them motor pads too. Is that 1 3/4 on the outside or inside? Yeah, see. I'm all built out. I got more wood coming, but I got no more room unless I sell some of this stuff. I'm 16 deep in stunt planes and 1 scale plane. I guess I could pull back out the Thunderbolt and get it finished. Hope that it sees a new home. Yeah, see, I was right. I was right. This is bigger than this. Okay, so it's the same size as the plastic, but by the time you put a pen around it, it's the pen's width smaller. So if I'd have cut that, I'd have been short. So I need to cut on the outside of this so I can sand down to it. Now we're going to need a hole in the middle. would imagine. I guess that size would be good. Yeah. I'm debating whether to put aluminum pads on this or not. If I do, that kind of changes stuff. If I don't, then the motor will probably vibrate into the bearers. I need thinner stuff. I need 16th inch pads instead of 8th. Let me cut this nose ring real quick and we'll get back to it. Hang on a second. If you're going to put a nose ring on a profile, cut it like that. That way you can slide it back and forth. You don't have any weird shit going on the engine bearers. And then you just hack it off at the right size. So we need to drill a hole in this again. More drilling. More drilling. So let's drill a bunch of little holes. Have any chunks at the back of it. That'd be good. Bunch of little holes to get it started. But it's gonna probably when I you know what? I don't even have to do this. I don't even have to do this. Hang on a second. Let me cut this out. Now what was I thinking? Okay, we're gonna have to go bigger, 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 bigger. That's okay. We got Dremel. Still not big enough. That size right there. I'll get it. You know, I got a cabin elevator and half a Junar wing though. And fuselage side cut. I ought to put that together. If I can find some wood. There we go. Time to move that cable up again, it sounds like. Not quite. Not quite. Almost, but not quite. Shit. Take a little bit more out. Time for lube. Grease it, gotta grease it up. Getting warm. There we go. There it is. Huh. Gotta go. Gotta have some more off of this edge here. Let's see. Put it on like that. Yeah. I guess actually all the way around a little bit. Pen line. I need glue bottles that don't clog and pens that write would be nice. That's good. I got a feeling that this cable's gonna bust. Getting awful warm. Getting awful warm again. Hope I like that set up. There we are. There. Yeah, I'm not gonna add them aluminum pads. Oh shit. I got some other stuff I could use, I suppose. That'll be a 16th more this way. I don't have any offset wedges. Let me see. Nope, I'm not going to bother with it at all. I'm just going to leave it bolted. I'm going to Z-epoxy all that and leave it bolted on as is. So, I'm not going to do that. I can go ahead and glue that on. I want to epoxy it on. And then cut it off. Cut it off first. We'll cut it off like so. Yeah. I don't want to cooperate. This on, this on. Got a couple of 16th sticks to go in there. Yeah, that'll be fine right there like that. So, building weather. Yeah, I love building, but out of room. I guess I could put them in the garage. Okay, this is down. I'll cut that off. and it's down. It goes on like so. I need to straighten this out a little bit. I don't want to glue it to this yet. You probably need to take that off. Be a good idea. Take that off and glue that on. Shape to that. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. This off. Shit, I didn't go to Walgreens to get some women's fingernail files. Damn. Forgot. Get the slots cleaned up. We need to put some epoxy on these nuts anyway. Okay, so we want to put epoxy there. This is down. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So I think in order to make this stick better, we'll drill a couple holes in this thing. This is, we don't know which way to go over here now. Okay. Missed. Goes right there. And right there. That'll hold it on good. Okay, so now get the epoxy mixed up. Need another stick. We'll just mix on that. No big deal. No big deal. So I need to make enough for here. Better get the bolt in it. So already got it in there. That's good. Be fine. Let me back this one out a little bit. Yeah. It's quite a bit there. What time is it? 30. I appreciate you guys spending their Sunday with me. Come on. Gonna be microwaving you if you don't hurry up. Get the stick. Shoot, I forgot. I drilled them holes in there. If I go put that stick in there, it'll glue right to it. So it seems to be staying where it's supposed to be. Let's get the epoxy on these nuts. Hey, Nelson. Yeah, I was going to put the sticks in there and tighten the spinner up to hold that on there. But if I do that, the sticks will get glued on there, just like it went into the back plate of this thing. So we can't do that. Should be all right as is, though. Nope, nope, nope. Go out this way. Yep, I'll just be the human clamp for 5 minutes. Well, let's hear it. Now what I'm going to do on the inside of this, after the cheek cowl's glued, I'm going to fill that with balsa wood and concave it so that it's molded. I mean, it'll be solid up there. The motor will be encased in wood, balsa. And of course, we Z-epoxy and all that other business. Not going to get fiberglass on the nose of this, but it'll get Z-epoxied up here. I dreamed they interrupted you flying and tried to arrest you. Yeah, well, they've done that before already. Okay. That ain't funny, though. Okay. Give it a couple of minutes. I'm going to take the motor out and then peel that back flush. And then we can kind of sand it down to the nose ring. Got a big spot there. It's going to take a little filler right there because it sanded too much. But whatever. We'll get it. Last evening, we watched on episode of Stunhanger followed by Cops. Yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now we'll wait a couple minutes. I don't want to drag that epoxy back up through the blind nuts. Should be all right. Feels okay. It's a bad sign. At least they tried and didn't succeed. That's a good thing. Back that up with balsa. We need to, I guess we could do it with this. You know what? This thing needs oil, and I'm gonna take this off. It's liable to burn up. I'll just use it like a wipe. Could oil it, but let's take it. Hey, Gary, you're on the tail end of this stream. Been on an hour and 40 minutes. We're gonna go 2 hours. Okay, there we go. We got it. We got it back together. I don't want to burn that cable up. Might need to use it somewhere. Yeah, at least you made it. We need to take this out. Put it in there really tight. Take this one out. Not going to worry about it. If I put that on and this stuff is still sticky, it'll stick on there. Better wait. Motor back in. Nose ring back on it. Or the spinner. There it is. Yep. There. There it goes. Gonna probably have to sand that baby. That's okay. Probably gonna rub. Dropped it. Dropped it. Yeah, it rubs a little. It's okay. We'll sand it. Oh, jeez. Rubs a little. Let's see where my nose ring sander. That's the prop sander. Well, this is a rather big one here, but it may do it. It may do it. 5/16 too. Shit. Oh well. Hey, Steve. No, 11. You're trying to get me in trouble. Yeah. Yeah. No, regular hours, 11 to 2:30. or 11 to 2. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Okay. So now, I'll put this back on here. See how we did. See how much carnage it's going to be. It'll be perfect. Need to relieve those a little bit. We need to grind that bottom one off. Hang on a second. I got to go over the belt sander and buzz this down. Okay, we're done with that. I can't glue this on anyway, though, so it doesn't much matter. Buzz a little bit of this off here. Follow this up a little bit. Wipe it. I have to add a little bit. That's okay. That's fine. So let's get that tape back on so I don't lose it. Get that other piece screwed on. My tape must be getting old, doesn't it? No stickum left. No stickum left. See, we need a couple of washers for this. These are not good without washers on. Have them over here. Got a couple of those. I need to work on that yet. There's one. Oh, we got a washer in that one right there, so we're good. We got a washer in that one. Normally on a profile, the uniflow is right in line with the glow plug, normally. But sometimes shit happens, so we gotta move it up and down a little bit. We have enough room for about a ½ inch of movement, ½ inch each way. So that should be plenty. Yeah, we got a few minutes left. Get this back together and call it a day. I might be on later, who knows? Depending on how I feel. We're going to be finishing pretty soon here, though, I can tell you that. All right, that's it. That's we had 5 hours of Viper work today on camera and got a lot done. Got the tips done, the weight box, the tank, the nose ring. That's quite a bit of progress. Now, do you have to put on a profile this nose ring? No, but I suggest you do it because it transfers the vibration from the top to the bottom and it holds that all together. Not only that, I'm going to, like I say, I'm going to fill that with wood and then sand it out so it's nice and smooth in there, so it all becomes one solid piece. More doodads, We're 4 minutes away. 4 minutes away from me watching TV. I need to cut that down. It's just way too much wood there. What I'm seeing here is I've misshaped this wrong, so I need to cut this out. Like this. So that the covering will lay down perfect. This has got too much wood here. So I'll just take a knife and slice that and peel that back. Sand it up. You want about a ½ inch perimeter all the way around. Not this is half over here and that's 3/4 over here. Not good. I look at that and it looks off, It doesn't mean a hill of beans, but I think I'm gonna fix that too. Fix that. Fix it. All right, everybody. Like, subscribe, share. If there's anything you want to know, send me a message. Leave a comment. All that other happy stuff that I talk about all the time. I hope you're enjoying the Viper series. This is the third in the series. And the more that I thought about it, is this classic legal that's going to, or N30 legal, that is going to depend on the CD, because this is Viper 1 numbers. And Viper 1 was before Viper 2, which was before the Super Glide that was in the magazine in '94. So actually, Viper 2 is actually N30 legal now. Well, so is this one, or Viper 1, 2, and 3 are N30 legal now, and Viper 4 would become N30 legal in '94. But Viper 4 or Viper, let's see, is it no, that's 3. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 5. Viper 5 that was in the magazine. It was, I mean, it looked good and it flew okay, but the Viper 2 was the best of the series. So I decided to do the plans on the 2, which was pre 5. The Super Glide. That swept forward trailing edge really helped a bunch. And I just was trying different things back then, seeing what worked, what didn't. I know that light is right, though. I'll guarantee you that. I'll guarantee that. All righty. 6 o'clock. I'll see you maybe after dinner. I don't know. Like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you on the next show. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.